Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all come in, come in, come in, come in, come in for a second, come in for a second. Y'all come in, like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'm gonna keep y'all all day, but I do want to discuss something with y'all about the case. This is for entertaining, commenting, criticism, educating purposes. And these are my opinions. They're not necessarily fact and knowledge about what's going on in this case. But I do want to wish y'all and thank y'all for being here. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all allow y'all time to get in here, so I just need to talk to y'all for a minute. Cause I just want yeah, it is yeah, come on in. Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. All right, I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers, my workers, my people who view the channel, my members, everybody who watches the channel. I want to let you know that I appreciate y'all because we're about to go into another year. Also, I want to talk about what the sleuths are saying, what internet is saying about Nazaria Harris and case and what they are saying, y'all. It's amazing how people can put information out there and they don't care if what kind of information they put out there, as long as they get numbers. It's just amazing how numbers are. But I'm gonna allow y'all time up getting here before I talk, okay? So go ahead on. It's free to hit the like button. It's free to subscribe to the channel, but it's not that much money to be a member. Okay. Um, okay. Okay, yeah, I want to go ahead on and get started. Okay, y'all, this is what I want to share with y'all about Natalia Harris case. I'm gonna go ahead on and get started. Y'all, it's kind of like I said, they had the final I put out a video, a update on the final hearing. Okay, it's supposed to be January 23rd, and supposed to go to court, jury court, in February. But I will update it again soon. But this I want to tell you, y'all. What if the aunt, I'm not saying they doing this. I'm just saying this is what the sleuths are saying, the internet is saying. And I want to know how the internet know if they don't live with these people that the auntie and the grandmother is putting money on Jarvis Bucks books. How do they know if the grandparent and the auntie is putting money on Jarvis books? What the purpose of putting money on Jarvis books if he was the last one to see Nadia Harris? Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm trying to believe that. I'm trying to believe that, y'all. But it's hard for me to believe that. And it's so much in this world today, since we're dealing with the internet, that goes along with y'all doing this for real. So supposedly they are sending money to Jarvis. Why would they be sending money to Jarvis? If uh this supposed to be about Naziah and allegedly the daughter, his own daughter. Why would they send money, y'all? Why would they send money to put on Jarvis books? Now, source was telling me that, well, Lanita, you got to think about it. To keep him from talking, would you put money on would you put money on his books? And I'll be honest with you. I was telling them that it would have never happened. This would have never happened to me. I can say this. But since y'all put it that way, it makes sense for someone, if you is connected to the situation and the person have not been convinced or been proof to, he was the last person with Nazaget. It's proof of that. It's proof of that. So why would I put money on Naziah on Jarvis books if this was truth about what he did? So the things that we do know true, I'm trying to get in the benefit of the doubt a little bit, y'all. I like to think on the outside of the box. I was thinking that they know why are the sleuths are saying that the internet are saying that he's giving them the aunt is taking money down there to him if he did this to her niece. What is it that she know that we don't know? Do she know that he didn't do nothing, but he accomplished? He's in it. He accomplished in some kind of a company in such a way. What is it that make her think that? I don't believe. I just don't believe. I'm just trying to be the internet people. What the internet is saying, that the mom, the aunt, and the grandparents is taking money down. How do they know this? How do they know that he's taking money down there? How do they know that they are taking money down there on putting money on his books? But someone mentioned that they said that she was doing it, the aunt was doing it at first. How do y'all know? How do y'all know? How do y'all know that they are taking money down there? If they was taking it now I'm going to give y'all the benefit of the doubt. Supposedly she was taking money down there, and they have proven that they have proof in reasonable doubt that she was in the truck in his car. They picked her up due to the witness. The witness said that he was in the truck, Cordell, when they picked her up. So I know you were with my niece. My niece's body never found. And all these alleged situation is on you. Why would I be putting money on your books? Why would I be putting money on his books? How do they know that the grandmama and the auntie putting money on his books? We got to make it make sense, y'all. We got to make it make sense. And it's not making sense. It's not making sense at all. Then it do kind of make sense, because if I know what happened to her, if I know what happened to Natalia, and I know he was involved because he had her, but he didn't do nothing to her. Why would I send money on his book? Was I giving him money before he got locked up? Was I putting what way was I helping Jarvis before Jarvis got locked up? That's what I got to look at a lot of stuff like this. I have to say, what was the auntie and Jarvis, how were they assisting helping each other with money? Was she giving him money before he got locked up? Because I don't see where it matters to the aunt or not, because the reason why I say that is because she kept him in her life. And I'm trying not to make her look bad. And she had trust and she believed in him. She had faith in him. So I heard her mention before that, how y'all know that he guilty? How y'all know he did this? That's what she said. So I wouldn't doubt that she wouldn't take money down there, but I'm trying to fit like if that's my niece, I'm trying to fit my niece in this. Well, I love her. I'm trying to show my niece that I love her too, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know to believe that or not if they taking money down there, putting it on his books. If they taking money down there, put it on the books, somebody still care about him. And you had to ask yourself, why do they still care about him if his niece, he had the niece, your niece the whole time? What is it about the niece that they acting like she's a stranger to the family? Are they just jealous girls, just used to all the attention? Allegedly, I'm just asking a question because y'all said that the grandma and the aunties is putting money on the books, on his books. Well, a lot of people, I don't seen this in cases that I have covered where the people are putting money on the people books. It's a lady, she was still putting the people still putting money on the person books. So is it wrong? Do y'all think it's wrong for her to put money on his book? How do y'all feel about that? Put it in the chat when you get a chance. How do you feel that the aunt is putting money on, your aunt is putting money on her baby daddy book, but you haven't been found yet? Y'all, if that's really happening, like y'all said, the the detective need to look into this case more. If that really happening like that, because what's going to happen, y'all? It's supposed to be like 80 witnesses, 80 and 3 respectfully that really they know this happened to the 3. 80. I ain't never did no. I never covered a case as long as I've been and lived in this world. I ain't never heard of 80 witnesses. 80 witnesses? Sheesh. Do y'all believe that out of the witnesses, do you think that the mothers is taking money down there to the to the courthouse and giving him money? Do y'all think the people who old enough to testify, do you think the mother is putting money on his books? Why is it 80 witnesses, y'all, in a situation like this? Why is it 80? What's going on here? What's going on with this case that we don't know about? You got 80 witnesses, 3 respectfully. You got all the women know each other. Jobs like everybody. Everybody want jobs. I ain't gonna put it out on Jarvis. All of them like Jarvis. What is wrong? What is wrong here? And if we got 80 witnesses, do you know these are young witnesses? And Job is looking nice like somebody feeding him. They say, why they sending him? They sending him money. So do y'all think that the 80 witnesses out the 80 witnesses, do y'all think that they sending him money too? Do you think that the women still love Jarvis? Yeah. Yes, I do. Do I believe that they would send put money on his books? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What do y'all think? I just think that I can't prove that they are taking money down there, putting that money on Jobs' books. I can't prove that. I can't prove that to y'all. I can't. Why are y'all putting that information out there? If y'all, how y'all getting that information? How do y'all know he doing it? How do y'all know that the aunt and the grandmama sending money to put? Where's his family? I never hear nobody speak on Jarvis Bud's family. Even he got a sister. Just because he did that to Naziah, what would make her stop sending money and put it on her brother book? Why? Who on Jarvis' side? I ain't taking up for Jarvis or nothing like that. I'm just saying, where's his family? I know somebody in his family got to be sending money and putting it on his book, talking to him. I know they just ain't this quiet. I know he got kin people. He got other brothers. I know one on passed away, but I'm saying he got other siblings. Are they putting something on his books? Why we don't hear nothing from Jarvis Books family, y'all? This ain't the first roller coaster for him. And sometimes blood is thicker than water, regardless of what they the family they did, and they may be embarrassed, but I don't believe that because if one of the brothers don't believe this happened to him, where is the guy that did all that talking about Jarvis Books? You think he gonna testify? Apple? You y'all think that the guy that had all that information about Jarvis, but somebody said he was a spiritual advisory, and then somebody said that was his brother. Do y'all think that he's gonna testify? Oh, that was just somebody speaking his opinion. But y'all the one said that was Jarvis Books' brother. I don't know. I thought it was just a man telling what happened. I didn't think he was go against his brother. And if that was his brother, I don't think that he would go out loud like that on the internet and talk about his brother like that. Even though his brother is wrong, but if his brother wrong, I don't see that Job's brother would make a scene and talk about him like that. Like that. Yeah, what y'all think? I'm just curious, y'all. When you say you have when they say they have 80 witnesses, what are they saying? Where are they getting these witnesses from? Are they saying that the total of 80 witnesses, like the sister, the brother, the auntie, don't Jarvis have people? Don't he have a mother and a father and cousins and aunties and all that kind of stuff? Do y'all think that some of the witnesses is already witnesses that we heard from? They didn't believe that Jarvis, none of them witnesses that came in the courtroom would assume that Jarvis would do something like this. Do y'all think some of the witnesses is going to be some of the witnesses that Hey, baby, do you think that some of the witnesses is going to be some of the witnesses um, that was in the the lead detective, not the lead detective, I'm sorry, uh, what is it, T-Mobile? Or, yeah, the lady who was talking about the tracking the phone and his whereabouts. This is crazy, y'all. I just think that the sleuths are saying anything to suppose they are taking money down there, y'all. What are y'all gonna do if Jarvis Butt's not guilty, but somebody else is guilty? I think he's guilty, and I think he's gonna be guilty because that's the kind of person he is. But 80 witnesses, and then this had to take Naziah. This had to take for a young girl to lose her life over. Where is Naziah? They never found her body. They found some of her clothes because they didn't even find where they found a lot of her clothes. Her coat was allegedly in the shop, but they found red and what they found the red and black Nikes. Oh no! See, my computer cut off. Grabby, my computer cut off, and I have to look on my phone when I get out of here because I didn't know he pled guilty unless they gave him a plea deal. But before it cut off, though, it didn't say nothing about a plea deal. They didn't say nothing about a plea deal. I thought he would take a plea deal. How he plead guilty already? Where you get that information from? I ain't never heard that. I ain't heard nothing. I haven't heard that yet. I thought maybe he would take a plea deal. Now you could be right too. I'm just I'm just saying you could be right too, but I don't know that. So I don't speak on information I don't know about. And I definitely don't go by hearsay. But I haven't heard about that, but I am gonna look it up when I get off from here. And I wish I need another phone charger. So not a phone charger, but another charger for my computer. So I can't look on the internet and find out. I have to check, but uh yeah, see, I didn't get a chance. I got to check when I got off when the computer cut out the first time. We was on the part where they had said that the final gave the dates for the final hearing in January the 23rd, and they supposed to go to court on February the something. And I didn't even get the chance to finish the rest, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy. But I know they said they had 80 witnesses. 80 witnesses and three respectfully. Maybe the 80 witnesses are something like the police, the detective, count. That's a lot of people, y'all. How they gonna have a court case with a lot of people in it like that? And a lot of things that they are saying in this case. That's why I don't like listening hearsay when it come down to like cases. I be like, that do the aunt think that do the is the aunt really sending him money down there? I wouldn't put it in the past it, but if they've sending money down there, why are they sending money down there? And he's supposed to allegedly did something uh to Naziah. I don't understand that part. I'm trying to understand her on that part. If that's what the internet is saying. The internet will say anything for numbers. They'll say anything for numbers. And then if he was gonna plead guilty, I thought maybe he would take a plea deal. If he take a plea deal, that is saying a guilty plea deal, he trying not to go to trial. He going to trial. Now, so I don't think he did. I don't think he didn't do that. So my thing is, it's no way I be sending. If I send money down, because I don't heard her say, "How y'all know Jarvis did this?" That wouldn't stop her from putting money on his books. Jarvis had your niece the whole time. Jarvis had your niece the whole time. I ain't never seen a case like this, y'all. This is new to me. This is new to me. I never seen nothing like this. And the way time is, the way they living now, and like they doing stuff that we ain't never thought about doing it this way. So I'm trying to get mentally in the mind and believe stuff that on the internet, but I can't believe everything I hear on the internet. But I'm thinking about the only reason why I would be sending Jarvis but some money to put on his books is because I think he's gonna be found not guilty. Or either I know for a fact that he didn't do anything. That's the only way I put money on his book. Because I know what happened. I don't, because they don't believe that Jarvis were hurt. You had both of the girl, well, one of the girl, the fiance, said that he ain't never did nothing to her children. She don't think he's do anything. They are still taking up for Jarvis, y'all. How is it? These witnesses? Let me ask you something. Are these witnesses? If the witnesses out of the 80 witnesses, is some of them people going to come up there and defend Jarvis? Because y'all, if they come up there to defend Jarvis, and y'all got a jury, they're going to make y'all look crazy. Because the jury might not find him guilty. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you some of the reason why I say that, because when I was looking at Young Dolph's trial, I already told y'all that that man was going to get off the hook. Not doing because before they even finished with Young Dolph trials, I had already said that that man was going to be found not guilty. It's because they use a junkie to go by his testimony. Why would they believe him? So with Jarvis Butt's case is you're gonna have people like I'm gonna be listening, and I hope the prosecutors ask the right questions. Because if they don't ask the right questions, they shouldn't even brought them witnesses in there. Then y'all, what scared me about this case is one of the prosecutors. One of the prosecutor, she made me nervous the way she asked questions. She got to have that her tone of voice had to convince me. When she speak, she don't convince me, y'all. She can't be smiling and acting like she acting. I'm talking about the prosecutors. If the prosecutors don't come after them witness, see all of these. See, when we say 80 witness, people thinking about they talk about 80 children. No, they not talking about that, y'all. It's some people going to come in there and take up for Jarvis. It's going to be some people at that hotel and that Jarvis know going to tell you where Jarvis was at that time. And this going to disappoint a lot of y'all. Now, don't be mad at the jury now when jobbers get away with this. See, we can sit back behind the computer and dog him out all day long, talk about him, holler, scream, shout, and stuff. If them witness coming in now and could prove to you where Jarvis was, who had his car, why that girl car bent up like that, what happened to Nazaria Harris, who came to pick Nazaria Harris up from where he dropped her off at, or what happened when he dropped her off and that other person had her and something happened. For somehow, y'all, I'm not taking up for that man. I ain't no psychic. They got to come with it because I don't know why. I don't want to think that. I just think Job is going to win. But I don't think he's going to win the SA part. But the murder part, I believe the murder part is going to put the blame on the blame on somebody else, y'all. I bet it's going to, I believe that because you're going to tell me that y'all really cold outside. It was cold outside. And you tell me that girl didn't have but one shoe on, like that she ain't had no shoes on. And the brother said they found the other shoe, but the only thing they told her but one. And you tell me that you gonna say that she had that pink little thingy? If they took that pink jumper off of her, the hoodie off of her, shoes off of her, wear her socks. It's a lot of things missing, y'all, with what they found in the woods. What they found in the woods that allegedly belongs to Nazaria Harris. I don't believe that's what she had on. So you mean you waste time to take some clothes out in the woods and we don't have a body? Y'all could have put them clothes in the dumpster. If y'all gonna go out there and lay the clothes in the woods, y'all could have put the clothes in the dumpster. If they were gonna put clothes in the woods, shoes in the woods, jacket in the woods, what's the purpose of doing it if you don't have a body? Why did you drive all the way out there just to sit clothes in the woods? Come on, y'all. Y'all, think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. Think about what I just said. Think about what I just said. I wouldn't plead guilty if I didn't do nothing. I wouldn't plead. I wouldn't plead guilt. I plead guilty if I did something. I plead not guilty. Okay, I plead guilty for certain things. He is guilty. He is guilty for that part. Do y'all have enough to convince, to prove, to say that he underlied is first degree murder? Is this, do y'all have enough to prove first degree murder on Jarvis Bus? Yeah, I just want to know, why is the aunt convinced that Jarvis didn't do nothing? Because he's supposed to be a part of the family. What kind of family is he supposed to be a part of? Why is it that I know that the family may be threatening, somebody threatening them and stuff like that, but that don't believe, I don't think that y'all should be, the YouTubers and everybody else should be behind the curtain. I think they need to keep everything out in the open. I think y'all need to keep the case out in the open. It's enough of hiding, because the family, I can understand the family hid, but why? You know, you don't never know what's going on with it. I can understand the family hid, but not y'all doing. If y'all do something, if y'all have an event, y'all should have it out in the opening. And nobody after y'all. Y'all should continue being opening with the case. Stay out here. Stay outside with it. Stay out here. Y'all don't need to go virtual. I can see the family going virtual. I don't see y'all going virtual. Why? It didn't happen virtual. It happened out in the opening. So I think the puppets should keep everything out. I hear outside. I think in this situation right here, that I think some powerful information going to come out in this case with the witnesses that the prosecutors have. I think some stuff about to come out in this case, y'all. Cop driver was the last one to see that girl at 9:15, 9:20, and in wheelchair and all of that, and then the hotel. What happened? Why did they take? Why did they take Nazaria body? What did they do with Nazaria body after taking the pink onesie, the shoes? I don't know. That onesie throwing me off, y'all. That onesie that throwing me off something. That onesie give me, that onesie that I saw giving me, is telling me that she had to be comfortable with that on. And she wouldn't have been walking around there without no, just with a black hoodie on. She would have had her coat on. She had her coat on the whole time. Why is the coat in the shop? What happened at that shop, Jarvis? I never will forget you and King mentioned a guy that'll come up there to that shop and work. What happened? My thing is, we're gonna look past that right now because they're gonna come up in court. My thing is this: if my niece is missing, they haven't found her body. I ain't taking him no money down there. I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all put, and I wonder is he gonna be a witness, a witness. What his name? March D. If March D end up being a witness, it's gonna take this whole case down. If Naziah aunt, what her name? Chanel get on that stand. It don't look good for Cordell and Jarvis. See what I didn't find. What's going? It don't make it doesn't make it right. That I see why they got that fussing. But where Naziah coming in at though? Cordell was fooling around with the auntie. Woo, Lord, how much? Grandmama, you were doing good when you didn't have your twins over there at the house. You were doing real good until you let them move in there. Then all hell broke loose. They were taking picture, video of the grandmama. But I stay in case. When is somebody gonna talk and say what happened to Naziah? Do they love Jarvis that much to hold a secret? Because Jarvis told somebody what happened. Jarvis told somebody what happened. Because the only thing Jarvis need to tell us, well, he ain't got to tell us nothing, but where did he take Naziah after he left that shop? He the last one with Naziah. Why are we right here with this case? That's the only thing we need to know. Where you take Naziah? We ain't talking about where your car was tracked at. Where did you take Naziah at 9:30, Jarvis? She was in your truck with you. So where did you take her when Cordell left? You're the last one seen with Naziah. So where did you take her? Why is that so hard to answer, y'all? I wonder why is it they not focused on that? If Jarvis, they track Jarvis. They tracked him down. Why is he? You know what? This boy, somebody talking to him. He ain't saying nothing. And the best thing to do is keep your mouth shut. And let them figure it out. Didn't Shannon tell y'all that? Y'all figured it out. If they track Jarvis' car down, like they said, the defense attorney is doing a good job of hiding what he said he did to Naziah Harris. Where did he take Naziah Harris, y'all? Where did he take her? Cause he the last one. If all of us saw him with Nasiah in the truck, if the cousin, if the sister and the Cordell saw her in the car, in the truck, where did Jarvis take that girl, y'all? Is he gonna tell? Have he told what happened? Will he tell what happened to her? Cause he the last one had her. He got to tell. They got to pressure him. I don't think enough pressure on him. On the defense. I don't think enough pressure on the defense right now. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all try not to listen. It's now look, believe me, they about to get started in next month. Next month already here. January. And January gonna shoot through him. February be him real quick. Only thing Jarvis need to do is say, and I know he already told them where he did where he took Nasiah and what he did to Nasiah. When he left that shop. Now, y'all, who's important? Putting money on his book? Where your niece at? He got to know where Nasiah at. Cause guess what? He the last one who saw what? Nasiah. Tell me what y'all think. I want to know.